Hey guys, I hope you're having a great night tonight. Hope you're having a good time just hanging out, getting to know each other a little bit better. I know one of our groups is two groups that are combined tonight, so hopefully you guys would have a chance to talk and get to know one another. So far, you should have gone through the first few questions of the life notes and hopefully engaged in good discussion on that. I just asked, where do you see yourself? Who do you see yourself being in the next 1 year, 3 years, 10 years? And as you guys talk through that, I want you to think a little bit about what you said during that conversation. Because I'd be willing to bet most of you talked about things like graduating high school. You talked about things like passing your math test. Talked about just saying, hey, I want to get out of the house. I want to move out when I turn 18. I want to have a good job. I want to, by the time I'm 25, I want to have my master's or my doctorate degree. I want to become a doctor. I want to become a lawyer. I want to become president of the United States. I want to be a trash man. Whatever your goal is, whatever your desire is, that you guys hopefully talked a little bit about that. But I challenge you to think about some of those things that you said, and I'd like you to answer the question, were you more talking about what you'd like to do or who you'd like to be? Now, see, I know those things sound a lot alike. We ask people, what do you want to be when you grow up? Or what do you want to do when you grow up? And we say that's the same thing. But I would tell you there is a small difference in it. But it's a difference that makes all the difference. Doing tends to be time sensitive. When you say, I'm going to do something, that is an action. That's a verb. It's saying, I am going to go and accomplish this. What do I want to do when I grow up? I want to run a 5K. I want to run a marathon. And so I'm going to go and do that. Versus being is just who I am. I'll tell you, and I'm sure many of you guys know what the problem with diets are. The problem with a diet is it ends. A diet isn't who you are. If you're always on a diet, it's no longer a diet, it's just a lifestyle, which is actually the goal, is to become that kind of person versus just doing the diet. And so in your life, I would challenge you to think not as much about what you want to do, but who do you want to be? What are the things you want people to remember you for? Do you want to be known as an honest person? Do you want to be known as a hard worker? Do you want to be known as somebody who craves knowledge? Do you want to be known as somebody who finished what they started? See, these are all the character traits that are going to apply to all the doing. Anybody can do. The question is, what do you want to be? And see, we do this in our Christian life as well. We do this in our Christian walk. We say, I'm going to do my devotions. I'm going to do the church thing. I'm going to do life group. The question is, are you going to be the Christian that God has called you to be? See, even if I hang out in a garage all day, I can't call myself a car. And so just because we do things doesn't mean that's who I am. See, I can fake it for a little while. I can do things that I really don't enjoy. I can do things that I really don't believe in for a little while. But the thing is I'm going to come back to eventually is, who am I? What is in my core values? Who am I really? And so I'd like you guys to spend the next few minutes going through that 1 year, that 3 year, that 10-year plan. And instead of talking about what you want to do, I want you to talk about who you want to be. I want to be a person of integrity. I want to be a person that is patient. I want to be more loving. What is it in your life that you'd like to accomplish in the being, not the doing? Because those things are going to play out through your whole life. They're going to play out through everything you do. And it's going to impact everything you're a part of. And so take the next few minutes and talk about that as you continue in the life notes.